Imagine a small village, nestled amidst rolling hills. This is not a village of idyllic beauty. This is a village where life is tough. The land, once fertile, is now dry and cracked. The rains have failed. Year after year, crops wither and die. Hunger is a constant threat. The villagers, hardworking and resilient, face an uncertain future. Hope, once a bright flame, flickers like a candle in the wind. The children, their eyes wide with hunger, watch their parents toil. The elders, keepers of wisdom and stories, share tales of more prosperous times. But even their voices lack the usual vibrancy. The village is perched precariously on the edge of despair. It needs a miracle. Word began to spread through the village, carried by the whispers of the wind. A glimmer of hope appeared on the horizon. It wasn't a rain cloud heavy with the promise of life-giving water. It was something more tangible, something that spoke of progress and change. It was the story of a tractor. This tractor, the whispers claimed, was a powerful machine, capable of tilling the hardened earth, preparing it for seeds. Seeds that, with luck and care, could thrive even in the harshest conditions. The elders, skeptical yet hopeful, listened intently. The whispers were just that, whispers. Yet they held the promise of a future different from the bleak present. Then, on a day that dawned like any other, a cloud of dust appeared on the horizon. Out of the dust, a shape emerged. It was the tractor, its metal frame gleaming in the sunlight. The village erupted. Children ran through the dusty streets, their laughter echoing through the air. Women, their faces etched with years of hardship, allowed themselves a flicker of hope. Men, their shoulders stooped with the burden of responsibility, straightened their backs. The arrival of the tractor was more than just the arrival of a machine. It was the arrival of hope, tangible and real. It was a symbol of change, a promise of a better tomorrow. As the tractor rumbled into the heart of the village, it was met with cheers and tears. The village, for the first time in what felt like an eternity, dared to dream again. The next morning, the sun rose on a scene of bustling activity. Men and women, their faces etched with determination, gathered in the fields. The tractor, its engine roaring, sliced through the parched earth. It moved with purpose, turning over the dry soil, preparing it for a new season of life. The air, usually heavy with dust and despair, was now filled with the sounds of progress. The rhythmic chug of the tractor, the shouts of the villagers, the soft thud of seeds being sown. These were the sounds of hope, reborn. The fields, silent for so long, were awakening. And with them, the spirits of the villagers soared. Section 5. Sarah's story. From despair to hope. Among the villagers, there was a young woman named Sarah. Sarah, widowed at a young age, was left to care for her 2 young children. Life had been relentlessly cruel to her. The drought had taken her husband, and with him, her dreams of a happy future. But the arrival of the tractor brought a flicker of hope back into Sarah's eyes. With the tractor tilling the land, she could plant crops. Crops that could feed her children. Crops that could give them a future. Sarah, her hands calloused but strong, worked tirelessly alongside the other villagers. She poured her hope, her grief, and her resilience into the land. Section 6. The Monsoon's Challenge. Weeks turned into months. The seeds that were sown with hope began to sprout. Tiny green shoots emerged from the once barren land, promising a bountiful harvest. But nature, as it often does, had other plans. The monsoon, usually a time of celebration, arrived with a vengeance. Torrential rain lashed the village. The fields, so recently filled with promise, were now threatened by the fury of the storm. The villagers watched in despair as the wind tore through their crops, their hopes hanging by a thread. Section 7. Unity, the strongest tool. Fear threatened to engulf the village. But then, something remarkable happened. The villagers, battered but not broken, came together. They remembered their shared history, their shared struggles, their shared humanity. They worked tirelessly, day and night, to save their crops. They dug trenches to divert the water. They built makeshift shelters for the young plants. They fought the storm with the same spirit of resilience that had allowed them to survive the drought. Section 8. A time of plenty. The monsoon, as destructive as it was, eventually subsided. The village, battered but not broken, emerged from the storm. The fields, though damaged, were not destroyed. The crops, nurtured by the rain and the villagers' unwavering determination, flourished. The harvest that year was bountiful. The village, for the first time in years, had enough food and more. The granaries overflowed. The sounds of laughter echoed through the streets once more. Section 9. The tractor's legacy. The tractor, that symbol of hope, had done more than just till the land. It had brought the village together. It had reminded them of the strength that lay dormant within their community. The story of the village and the tractor is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. It is a story of hope, of courage, of the power of unity. It is a reminder that even in the face of adversity, we can overcome any challenge if we stand together. The tractor, a symbol of hope, became a symbol of their collective strength, a strength born of shared struggle and unwavering belief in themselves. The village, once on the edge of despair, had found its salvation, not in a machine, but in the heart of its community.